Yeah, so, I was making a video before this video and I completely forgot to have my mic on. Like, I was moving way too fast, man. And I was really getting into it. And then I was like, oh, wait a second, my microphone. And then I was like, oh no, it's not even. And then I checked the video and I was like, oh, it's definitely no sound. But now I got my mic on and I'm gonna continue what I was talking about, because it's like, I don't think I went that far off. But I think it has something to do with beginning a new journey of getting my health better, and how it just seemed like every single time that I reach an optimal level in my health, something comes to like try to like stop it from getting further up. And I'm like, why? Like, and I'm thinking it's spiritual warfare, because it's like, it's because there's like this level, this energy that happens, this like connection to different energies that's taking place at the same time, that it's like, if you start to get up here, they start to think like, oh no, this person's gonna win, this person's gonna get more, this person's gonna succeed more, it's gonna win in more competitions. Let's destroy the possibilities of them winning. So let's mess them up. Let's mess their health up. Let's slow things down for them so that they don't get to reach that great potential that they want to reach. So it's like spiritual warfare, So it's like, I need to get back to my health, because it's like, whenever I look at myself in the camera, like, sometimes it's like my lips are dry, my face is dry. It's like I start breaking out, and it's really because if I eat bread, it's like my body starts to get, affected by the carbs in the bread, and it's just very stressful to have to deal with that, to like be around, like go to events and then be exposed to like foods that are harmful to me and that actually make things harder for me in the long run, because then it causes dehydration, and dehydration causes my mind not to work that well. Like, it causes like me to then start to get brain fog because I'm eating bread, It's like I think I'm gluten intolerant. And that dehydration is also what affects my teeth and even like, because I've been doing research on dental health and how like saliva is a natural, it's like part of the saliva that form in your mouth is what restores the teeth with the minerals naturally. So if you don't have that much saliva, that's the reason why your teeth start to decay, because your saliva is not having the right pH. It's like the pH of your mouth is not really like supporting your teeth correctly. So that's the reason why it's like it ends up being a lot of dryness and and the bacteria that your mouth normally would have, like the good bacteria, it's not enough of that good bacteria to get rid of the bad bacteria. So then the bad bacteria causes different dental diseases like gingivitis, gum disease, tooth decay, whole bunch of stuff. And it all has to do with having high blood sugar. So if you eat too much foods with sugar, your teeth are at risk of becoming sick through inflammation, because it's like, you know, the acidity and the sugar in fruit juice is so acidic that it just like it wears out the enamel, and then the more the enamel erodes and wears out, then it goes into the tooth dentin, and then it gets into the inside of your tooth, and then it could cause an infection and things like that. So, like, it's very, very crucial to always be eating the right type of foods. And just because an event offers, you know, some type of food that is not good for you doesn't mean that you should accept the food, because it's true that eating the wrong foods will affect you. It could take you closer to developing diabetes. And just to clarify, I'm not a doctor or a medical, you know, I'm not like a doctor. So it's like, this is just stuff that I researched, and based upon what I'm going through right now with trying to get my health correct, and right now I'm just working on like restoring my health and my glow, because I know like these bumps in my face, they all formed after I started eating messed up, like pizza and stuff like that. Like, it's not good, and I'm not supposed to be looking like this, you know. Like, even with these things in the edges of my mouth, like, that's really because of all the it's like a lot of irritation, you know. Like, it did feel almost like I was developing a canker sore, like I said in one of my recent videos. So this is day 1 of just having more healthy habits, you know, trying to stay strong, you know, hold myself accountable of this process of staying healthy. Because like, if I don't hold myself accountable by posting every single day to just show that I'm drinking more water, and that I'm, you know, I also bought these xylitol mints, you know, xylitol mints, and these let's see if you can see it. Xylitol sweetened gum. Yeah, so I've been trying different things. And to restore the pH of my mouth. And I know, like, that's the thing about eating just anything. Like, it's part of the spiritual warfare. It's like, yes, they may want you to go to be a part of skate events, but they also are just also taking something away at the same time. Like spiritually, that's what they're doing. In the spiritual realm, they're trying to delay you so that you don't succeed. And then, even though they're giving you more, they're like, okay. Like sometimes these events, it's like they try to bring people together so that it makes it seem like we're all doing things together and enjoying the moment and taking part in everything. But deep in the spiritual realm, what they're doing is they're trying to also affect people so that they don't end up being winners in the competition. That's really what it is. Or winners in life. Because pizza's like nothing to them. If they're having this whole event, that pizza's like nothing. It's like they feel like pizza's the cheapest. That's what they, but it's like, why? It's because they think that they're gonna save money by just ordering pizza for the skaters. When I know that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they liked pizza, but pizza is not healthy. It's not healthy at all. It makes my skin dry. It makes me break out because it has carbs and I'm allergic. I might be gluten intolerant. Like, yes, I can eat it, but I always see these effects. Like, after I eat, like, bad, I end up getting bumps in my face and dry skin. So, and maybe even sick too. Like, I had a sore throat like for the past 2 days, and then today I don't feel as bad because I've been drinking. I've been taking Colloidal Silver, and I put my Colloidal Silver away. I put it back back at the place where I have all my supplements at the moment. So yeah, I've been also like trying to maintain my sleep habits and stuff, and try to get as good sleep as possible, because sleep also is important. Sleep is also important. So I feel like this is gonna be the journey here. Day one of trying to like make sure that I drink enough water, because water also helps to flush out excess sugar from the body. So it helps flush out excess sugar, and sugars we have to stay away from. That's why whenever I eat pizza, I end up always having to drink way more water just to undo what happened. And yes, it's tempting. Like, if somebody's giving food away to me, yes, it's tempting. It's tempting. It's like peer pressure, because the food is there. It seems like something that they're giving to me, like a gift. But that doesn't mean that it's good for me. It's not. And I'm just being honest, you know. As me, as a skateboarder, as your fellow competitor in a skate event, I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be having just bad, you know, health. I want to have good health. I want to be properly hydrated, get proper exercise. You know, like, that's the thing about life. You got to realize that you deserve to have good health. You know, it's not good to have bad health. It's not. That means you're supposed to have good food, good access to food. A certain, like, food isn't even supposed to cost that much, you know, and if it's costing you a lot, that's called price gouging, and it's illegal. And a lot of supermarkets do that. They price gouge, and then it makes food like not affordable. And so, like, even eating food from a food pantry is not good either. It's not always good, because the food from a food pantry is usually food that the stores don't want anymore, food that's about to go to rot, and then they just want to give it away because they know it's about to rot. And then it's food that's about to expire soon. So that's the type of food a lot of churches be getting, and you gotta watch out for that, because think about the fact that it's been in the shelf for that long, not being bought by anybody. Think about how the symbology of that. That is the spiritual warfare that you don't see. You don't really necessarily know that you're under spiritual warfare, but it's all part of it. It's all part of it. It's all connected. Like, and then you have to ask yourself, like, why? And what responsibility do I have? What exactly can I do to take responsibility for what's happening in my life specifically? And then, because everybody's situation is different. It's different, but we're all connected. So if one person's affected, it affects everybody. It affects everybody else. And you gotta find what your balance is, because once you're balanced, it brings balance to everything else. Even if they have to go, even if it changes or shifts certain dynamics in their life, but it's all because you need to find the balance. And it's like we're in this constant flow of trying to balance the things in our lives. And if we're not balanced, guess what happens? We get more sick, and we decay as a person, you know, down to the cell, the mitochondria in the body. So yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. So this is day one right now. This is my declaration, or my pledge to health, you know, to great health, optimal health, the greatest potential of health, down to being able to regrow teeth type of health, you know, because who doesn't want to be healthy? Like, when when you're unhealthy, it's painful. It feels like inflammation, like you're inflamed from the inside, like there's a fire that just, and your nerve cells could feel that because your nerve cells are planted to your body. They're like the insides of you, just like how trees have roots that root into the ground, and the ground, the earth is a body. So we bodies have roots everywhere, from the nerve cells to the bones, to the veins, to the brain. Everything is in the shape of roots because we are just like the earth. It's just that each being on this earth has a specific purpose, just like every single thing, like I have a specific purpose, you have a specific purpose, trees have a specific purpose, grass has a specific purpose, our hair has a specific purpose, our eyes have specific purpose, our teeth have specific purpose. Everything has a specific purpose. So that's the reason why it's so important to be balanced. And that's why it's so important to not let spiritual warfare take place on your watch. If you see it, you must do something about it. You must do something about it. I've been hearing hawks like flying every day in my neighborhood. And when I hear those hawks, I think about how they have really good eyesight, really good ability to fly high in the sky. They have a specific purpose. And we may not know exactly what purpose, but I'm pretty sure that just like the hawks can see, it represents a part of me. It represents how I'm able to see, how I'm able to take care of things that I need to take care of because I can see it. I can observe it in great detail and pick it apart into small little parts and aspects of a subject. You know what I mean? I think maybe because I took a gummy, a edible, that's the reason why I'm getting so deep right now. But I guess that's it for now. It's starting to set in, I think it's time for me to, and just so you know, that even different herbs have purposes. Like the earth didn't come up with cannabis for no reason. The earth came up with cannabis because cannabis represents something that helps us to see and view life in a different angle, in a different perception. Because if you see things from a different perception, a different, you know, it's like if you see things from your regular perception, it's like you won't see the other things from the other perception. So then it allows a deeper introspection. I think it's time for me to make music. So to day one of greater health, the optimal potential of health, the optimal health that can be done by holding myself accountable to posting every day as much as possible. You know, I've graduated to a new vlogging setup, and it's easy. It's really portable to a degree because I got this nice clip here, desk, you know, thing that allows me to like hold it up in place, and it's just good like this. So even though, yeah, I had to get this thing a long time ago. I got it like possibly, I think, the beginning of this year or like the end of last year. It's around that time. So, and it's really served me well, because I used to use it for other things, and then it just got to this, you know, because I said, let me buy two so that I could have one for my camera whenever I get to that point. So yeah, all right, I guess this is all I gotta say for now. It's 27 minutes in, but we got deep in this one. All right, until next time, see ya. Not sure how much space is in this SD card, but I'm gonna keep on recording. you.